Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay off the rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award for Play Now Online. Over 3,000 wins. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good. I really appreciate it. Like, I guess all that hard work paid off, you know. There's definitely a good.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Davis. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that could compete in the playoffs. And Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Here's Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's Ingram missing. Barrett against MP. Toss to Davis. Shot from 12, and it's Dallas with another.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Barnes against Davis. Down low. Pirtle's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Now, here's Barrett. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The drive by Barnes. Off on the layup. Mavericks leading by 5. MP finds Davis. Left side, Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. That shot, no good. Here's Dallas. They're on a 10-2 run here. On the wing, Irving. Barrett covering. The 15-footer. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
You don't want to give a bunch of these mid-range jumpers to AD because he'll get in the rhythm and he'll bury you.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Now, here's Marshall. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. On its way from Irving for two. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Barnes down low. Covered by MP.
You give Barnes any kind of opening, he's going to attack that rim.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Davis. MP outside. Back to Davis. He kicks it to Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 12.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Outside, Barrett. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Marshall with it. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. Lively, that's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Irving. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Irving. The Raptors getting the bucket. There's the triple. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes against Davis. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's P.J. Washington in for Najee Marshall. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Passes to Quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Washington. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. With everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now, here's Washington. Against Washington, he was really on his game. And it's in there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 17. And good that time.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And that one's good, Irving.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
MP against Quickly. Here's Ingram. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Here's Irving. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Raptors trail by 19. Here's Barrett. A rebound by Washington. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Dallas. MP with it, picked up by Barrett. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Outside Barrett.
In the first 2 minutes.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. Goes up, and it's Davis with the jam.
Kind of fun to watch AD on these nights start to take over. He's doing that in these sequences.
Irving against Barrett. Pass to Boucher. Can they get it? And the rejection by Gafford. Davis, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 14 points for Davis.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Barnes against Davis. Barnes can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
MP, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Barnes passes to Ingram. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just cannot get anything to go if there's